Hello there, Don here from the Patriot Media Group and United Patriots of Michigan.com, coming at you with current events and what we think about them. And I'm doing something today that I don't normally do. I'm actually recording my second video today because I'm just catching up on the news from yesterday. And I came across something that just really disturbed me. Now, I want to touch on something that a lot of us probably have no idea what it is, and that's the Civil Rights Act of 1960, which, if you're familiar with the civil rights movement at all, which, like me, I'm an old guy. If you're anything like me, you're familiar with the Civil Rights Act. So basically, what it calls for is that it calls for local jurisdictions to preserve voter data for 22 months and after any election. Now, what ended up happening was a nonpartisan group of people, I won't say their name, but you can look it up if you want to, did a study. And they checked on 100 counties across the United States of America. And of those 100 counties, they found that only six out of 100, so basically 6%, actually kept data on who could vote and who cast votes in their jurisdictions. So here's the thing. To reiterate, in 100 counties across 14 swing states, now in case you don't know the swing states, I'm going to get this wrong, but they were Pennsylvania, Michigan, Ohio, Florida, I think Minnesota. I don't know, the rest of them are escaping me, but you probably know them better than I do. But of the 14 swing states, they all failed to preserve their voter data. Now, to give you an example, this is just boggles my mind, and man, I'll tell you what, and just pisses me off. All right. In Miami-Dade County in Florida, just one county in Florida, and we all know how important Florida is to every election in the United States. One county in Florida, Miami-Dade County, there was a 2% discrepancy in their number of people who voted and the number of ballots cast. Okay, now think about that for a minute. Now, it took me a minute to get this. So there was a 2% discrepancy in the number of people who voted. That's like you and me going to cast a vote, a vote, and the number of ballots cast. Now, that 2% discrepancy was 14, 15, 16,000 votes. And the person who got seated in that jurisdiction won by 15,000 votes, I think. I mean, it was so close that here's the thing. Nobody is keeping track of the people who die, the people who move, the people who are no longer voting in a jurisdiction. They are casting votes for these people. Now, I just moved out of Oakland County. I now reside in Genesee County. I have yet to receive it, but I would bet you dollars to donuts that I'm going to receive an absentee ballot in the mail. And if I do, I will definitely put it up here. But that just distresses me beyond all measures, because they have totally disrupted the faith that the American people have in our voting just in my lifetime. Now, again, I'm not a young man, but I'm not an old man yet. I mean, I'm like right there stuck in the middle. But just in my lifetime, things have changed so much that I no longer trust the people who are counting the votes. And if you remember, Biden made a speech not too long ago where he said it's not about who casts the votes or who wins the vote. It's about who counts the votes. Counts the votes. He said it twice. Who the hell's counting the votes? Who's watching the people that are counting the votes? This is just, it's mind-boggling to me. You know, my daughter just turned 16. In 2 years, she's going to vote. Friends of mine's kids just turned 18. They're voting this year for the first time. Some of my friends' kids just turned 21. They're having their first drinks this year. Other friends of mine's kids are enlisted in the service. This country is no longer actively tracking or accurately tracking what our wishes are. Never before in history that I'm aware of. Now, granted, I've only got 6 decades on this planet, 6+ now. But I've lived through the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 10s, and now the 20s. And, 2 millennia I've been alive in. I've never seen anything this messed up. One more point before I go. This is already, it's 6 minutes, it's 7 minutes. It's already too long. Here's the thing. Okay, just one more stupid point. Cobb County, Georgia. There was a county commissioner, not a county commissioner, a mayor ran. There's a discrepancy, 34,000 votes. The difference between the votes that were cast and the number of voters that were registered. And that person won by 10,000 votes. So again, I'm going to encourage you to do a little bit of research into this stuff. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm making these videos. That's why I'm getting involved in this, because this stuff, I'm just John Q. Public out here. Nobody knows me. Nobody actually gives a shit what I think. I don't even actually give a shit what I think, but I'm out there, I'm trying to tell you all. Some people might watch this that don't watch mainstream media, or actually that don't watch Fox News, or don't get, I try to watch MSNBC or CNBC, but I can't because actually I'm going to puke in my hat. But anyways, I'm sorry. I keep rattling on. The only reason that I do this is because I want to try and make a point that perhaps nobody else will see, except for a bunch of rednecks who like to shoot stuff. Guys, do some research. Please, please, please get out and vote. Drag your kin. Take them to the polls. I don't care if you vote Democrat, Republican. Just get out and vote, because if you don't vote, they're going to cast them for you. All right. Once again, Don for Patriot Media Group, UnitedPatriots of Michigan.com. Check out our website. Smash the subscribe. Click the like. If you're on Rumble, share, because that way I get a Rumble. I'm not even sure what that means, but, do what you can. Help us out. Buy us a cup of coffee. Whatever. Thanks. Don from the Patriot Media Group, United Patriots of Michigan, signing off. See ya.